Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Harvest League 3.11. In this episode, I'm going to be responding to viewer comments. So if you guys left a nice comment or a question or something, I've taken your comment, responded to it, and made a little video. So I hope you guys enjoy this presentation as much as I did putting it together. So good morning, guys. This is in France. The Eiffel Tower looks really cool. I thought this picture was great to start it off. Looks really nice. I'm glad I could bring that to you. Okay. So Diaz here says, what are those Spectra and where do you get them? He's talking about in my Delve video. I was using Spectres. I use 4 Spectres. I don't use the Theof tool right now because of lag, but besides that, I run 2 Carnage Chieftains and 2 Host Chieftains. When I run the Theof tool, I get rid of 1 Host Chieftain for 1 Theof tool. Thank you. You can get the Carnage and Host Chieftains from Ashen Fields Act 7. I also have a whole video on support Spectres, and I also, Theof tool is from Tools Domain, the Tools Breachstone. Next. Mike. Hey, Ethan, just getting into golems. You've put together a lot of good content here, man. Appreciate it. You've pretty much covered it, but why add Spectres and Zombies instead of Chain Amulet for even more golems? Fucking Spectres and Zombies are squish as hell. Thank you. I said to start this off about how much good content I've brought out and how he appreciates it. Thanks, man. Mine are deep delving at 1350, like my Zombies and Spectres, so we don't have an issue with the Zombies and Spectres being squishy. We can make them tankier at any time. You just need to know how. So that would be using things like Meat Shield, Minion Life, like extra support gems instead of some of the offensive, like the... Maybe you cap their res with Spirit Offering, for example, or with Jewels, or with the skill tree, and then you don't take Elemental Army so that you can give them Meat Shield, for example. There's a lot of ways to make them stronger, but the main reason is the Spectres add power and frenzy charges, and for Carrion Golems, you need to have 10 non-Golem minions to buff our Carrion Golems. So if you notice at the bottom, I have this copy-paste, or this screenshot. It's Golems deal 5% more damage per non-Golem minion near them, so up to 50. So you need 10 of them, 10 non-Golem minions, which is 4 from the Spectres, 2 from the Skitterbots, and then you need 4 more, so we have zombies well, we have 9 zombies, but yeah. That it's more damage, so this chain gives you more golems, makes your golems deal less and have less life, so you literally lose like damage and life on them, but then you gain more of them, so you don't really want 1 billion of them. You kind of want non-golem minions. You can't run non-golem minions with the amulet. So Ganzolo Morero 20, complete level paceman, not 65. So he's talking about my guide, my main guide. So he opened up my leveling POB, and he didn't notice that he could change it, so it is level 65 in the version that he picked. And then he also didn't know that you could change it from 87 points to whatever, all the way up to 116. So it has all the points allocated up to 97. And you could also use the endgame POB, which is level 100, which was right below the other one. So thank you for this comment. I'm sure this might help a lot of people who made the same mistake on the guide and was wondering why the POB was only 65. Franklin Cook, do the Divine Flesh notable stack? So many people have asked this. Thanks for the question. Now I can cover it in a video. For 90% max chaos res, 100% elemental damage conversion to chaos. If so, can I skip? Then can I then skip getting my elemental resist on gear? So you can't stack keystones. This is called a keystone. You can't stack them, and so no. Therefore, the whole question is thrown away. But thank you for the question. It's a really good one because a lot of people keep asking it. So now it's in a video. And a lot of people go, thank you, I was wondering about that. So there you go. Because like you were wondering, many others were too. So this is an older comment, but what Spectres? Covered it. Just wanted to show it in here. Jeremy Grennell, 1 day ago. Loving this build. Working on getting some more defenses. My main question is there a main point to using zombies? Why not a buff Guardian? So if you want to know the reason about the Guardian, you can watch the Skitterbots versus the Animate Guardian video. It's pretty good. But thank you. I'm glad you like it. And the point to use zombies is explained in this once already. See, this is a very big, like, a lot of people are asking this. I'm glad that this video is coming out. So with only 2 Skitterbots and 4 Spectres, you have 6 non-Golem minions. You need 10, so we get the zombies. Guardian dies, you can use it if you want to. The Guardian is hardcore, you lose all the armor. If it dies, it's risky when you do 1350 delve depth. Nuclear Gamer. I tried to search up his profile. So he said, playing standard because I don't have much time, so I have a stone Elemancer set up, and I'm having issues. Still haven't gotten my first Cyrus kill. Any chance you could look over my POB? So I tried. I think it's private. I don't know what happened here. And then, yeah, I recommend Carrion golems instead, because stones have worse clear. They don't move around. They like to stand still, and they have terrible clear. Slow to following this guide and having trouble. Okay, just tried to do T3 Blade and had lots of trouble. I'm up to 4 Carrions now, but just don't feel like I put out the damage. Then he figured it out. Had Triad grip gloves and brutality on it. Didn't even think about it. Nice, man. Glad you could figure it out. That makes complete sense. So now it's just smooth sailing from here. He has no more problems. Easy clap. Ibrahim 159. He is not AFK. True. You were right, dude. You were right. Confirmed. Omar. Hi, Ethan. Hello, Omar. Okay, did you please tell me what is the name of the seed that guarantees me fracturing of the prefix? Thanks for your videos. T4 Wild Thorn Fruit. It's the big wildebeest looking goddamn lion thing. It looks so cool. It's the purple seed. Enjoy it. Now you can fracture. It doesn't guarantee the fracturing of the prefix, but it guarantees fracturing, yeah. Justin, I try to experience the whole game, and I have fun doing that, experimenting and trying out different builds. I also enjoy kicking ass in the game and playing minions. That's why I'll probably League start with them from now on, to be honest, unless I'm feeling risque and want to do EDC with Blight and infused channeling. Damn, dude. I like it. I like what you got going on here. Nice. Ooh, this is a good strategy. Minions, PogChamp. Can't go wrong because this guy's done so much fucking work in minions and how long it would take to do it to everything else. Yep, minions, Pog. Next. Janel. Rune Hellion, this is on my support Spectre video. So they're saying, would you think about the Rune Hellion as a support Spectre? And I say, cool option, but later you kill everything, so there's not big packs to get his cry off to get big buffs. Kind of awkward, because the way the Rune Hellion works is it war cries next to a pack, and then the bigger the pack, the more damage buff it'll give your pack of allies, and it taunts. So basically, it's awkward because you have to hit a big pack of monsters with the buff, and then it's kind of awkward and it's taunt, and we can replace the taunt with Stone Golem and Taunt Jewels. Taunt Jewel. Jealous of the tacos. More of a taco meat on toast, but thank you, man. Like, there was no lettuce, there's no taco shell, it's just toast with taco meat that I made. And then Viet Kong, he says, can you review my Carrion Golem build? So I said I would review it in this video, $4.99, responding to viewer questions, and I told him to expect it today. So he'll probably see this and be like, oh shit, it's already out. So then this video, I've already recorded the reaction, so I'll edit it in here by stopping, and I'll come back on the next post. So a viewer asked me to review his build. This is abnormal. I don't normally do this. This isn't how we do it. If you want me to review your build, please watch my Twitch channel. Look in the Twitch chat. This is the stream Twitch chat. So you look at there, bottom left corner of the chat, you earn channel points while you're watching the stream. You can spend 10,000 channel points to redeem a build review. To redeem a build review with the 10,000 points, you click redeem, and then you put in your profile name, your character name, and why you need the build review. Easy, simple, that's how it's done. Just watch the stream, easy clap. Okay, so this guy, he wanted a build review though, and I'm making this video, so I said, sure dude, I'll add it into the next video, $4.99. Have fun. Hope you enjoy this build review. So he submitted this, and so this is his build. And there's glaring things that are different about this build than our build, okay? So this down here, this up here, the Thread of Hope, pathing down to Heart of the Warrior, using a bow and quiver. Okay, so now it's time to just completely destroy this, okay? So this is his problem probably. He has no damage, but he's really tanky. Okay, or he thinks he's tanky. Are you ready for this? So you switch to this one. So what I did here is, as you can see, I switched the skill tree to mine with the extra jewel instead of the Thread of Hope, and I anointed Ravenous Horde, and I spent the extra points to Death Attunement. So just doing the skill tree difference is 300 life for 100,000 damage. So in his build with no Awakened Gems, by the way, it makes the difference of 100,000, which is almost a third of his damage, just using my skill tree over his, which was literally just not using the Thread of Hope, and then he didn't have to make up for that extra res, so he has even more res. And then I took it one step further, and I went, dude, imagine you spent money on this thing, and it's actually maybe not even that good. So I replaced his bow and quiver, so the bow was a +1, 28 dex, so he'll need dex, sure. That's fine. He'll need dex. That's not that bad, you know? It's really easy to get that. But losing the bow and quiver, and I gained damage with 2 cold iron points. So I took him from 460, 367 to 460 to 540, saving the bow and the quiver. Like, you don't have to use them, and his reses are fine without it, and his chaos is fine without it. So can he make up the 28 dex? Dude, I'm sure he can. If he doesn't want to do an item, he's passed by dex. He could honestly just grab it, and then wait, he needs more than that? You wouldn't do this either anymore. This is only, that's extra if you don't have the life here, if you don't have enough life here. So yeah, I made you at 4,300 with 1,100 regen. Your regen's insane, and the main, biggest benefit for you, man, is your damage went from 360 to 541, and you're gonna feel like a real build now. Yeah, that's one of the biggest problems, I guess, is people don't know how to get the damage when they don't have the Awakened Gems. They just assume it's all the Awakened Gems. I just need the Awakened Gems. They're so expensive. I'm sure so many people think that. You could also get the extra level on the... Oh yeah, so what happens is when you switch the bow to cold iron points, you switch the Empower to a melee fizz. Because you don't need the levels as much, because you gain to 6 levels, and then if you gain an extra level in the Carrion Golem, it takes it to 600,000. If you lose the quality, it's not as bad. So a 21-0 is better than a 20-20. This is just what we figured out before, so I would recommend that. And then yeah, you won't need the Empower if you go for 2 cold iron points, so I actually save you even more money. The bow one that he was doing with this bow thing, he had an Empower 3. He didn't even have an Empower 4, and so if you actually look, 120, it's 250 versus 275. So in his, he was right that the Empower was better, and it's because he was using a +1 +2 bow, so it gets +2 for the Empower, and so it's socketed in the bow, and he's going crazy with that. But as soon as you take away that bow, there's no reason. And if you notice the extra Empower, this is what he had, Empower 3. So my skill tree difference was 54k. Yeah, the Thread of Hope is neat, but then you have to get more res, and you won't have the natural leech from the skill tree. So he's actually going to be... He never had leech in his build before this for his minions. I took the minion damage leech. I'll show his one more time, and this will be the last thing we do. This is his setup. So he went path down here. We got rid of this a long time ago. We don't do this anymore because we have so much available life in our pathing. And you want this because of the leech, and it's only 5 points to get Death Attunement. Why do you want to do this? Thread of Hope. That's it. Alright, I'll move on now. Okay, so we've done the the build review, 6 minutes of build review. Puck, how you doing, dude? Great video, dude. He's talking about the Herald of Thunder versus Simulacrum. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. I've started the poor man's version of this build, running the Lone Messenger large cluster, currently with a 6-link Agernod South and my own crafted chest that's pretty sexy. I gotta admit, it's really fun for clearing maps. My boss damage still sucks, but maybe I'll get lucky and invest way more in the build. Dude, I hope so. Good luck, man. Sounds like you're having a great time. I'm glad you're having as much fun, and that I added more context to that build so more people could experiment with it without spending as much, hopefully, by me doing the testing for you guys. So Mart says vulnerability versus punishment. So punishment is weird, and it requires the enemy to attack you, or while cursed to attack your minion, I guess in this case, because you want it to affect your minion. You want your minion to be a buff. So punishment's like weird because forcing the thing to attack you. Okay, so anyways, let me just show you. What we got here is a spell that curses all targets, have them reduced physical damage reduction, causes them to grant the Punisher buff to others they hit with melee attacks. So first 20 to physical damage reduction. That's pretty cool. Then the Punisher buff, more increased attack speed on melee hit, more melee physical damage on melee hit. That's insane, right? Like, it's all about the enemy hitting your stuff, and the fact that you have 4 Spectres, 9 Zombies, 4 Carrions, a Stone, and a Chaos. You have a lot of shit that could be taking hits for your Carrions, and you basically, if you had only 4 minions, like 4 Carrions, this might be better, and they have taunt, and they're only taunting, and then they get hit, and it actually works. But I think in ours, after testing, it's not very good. Even though on paper, in POB, punishment is better. And I think the reason why punishment can be so strong is because they can put so much power in it because it's so awkward. Hope this helps. Alex, what this tells me is that Golems is insanely powerful for the money. When I was doing Herald of Thunder versus Uberalder and I had trouble. Path of Exile Harvest League. Seth, the passes from my cluster jewels don't show up at all on POB. Same, dude, it doesn't work for anyone. Smiley face. Because they don't want you to... Oh, cluster... Oh, shit. Whatever, we'll leave this in. I made a mistake. When I responded to this, I thought he meant timeless jewels. And then my comment makes sense. God damn it. Well, correction. I don't know why his passives wouldn't show up. He has to click them. Anoint Ring, BKD. Thank you for the question, dude. Yes, you can anoint rings. So this was on my Blight AFK video. You can anoint rings with Cassia for additional meteor. It's a verdant opalescent, and you go to Cassia, you put your ring in, you put these 2 oils, and then boom, anointed ring. And you can get 2 of them. GG, easy. Thank you guys for all the great questions. Thank you guys for all the support. I really like making this kind of stuff. So keep coming with the nice questions, the good comments, the support, and I'll keep making more videos to include you guys. I skipped a lot of negativity. It's good. I like this way of doing it, I think. Focus on the positivity. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed what I put together today. This was really cool. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and my YouTube members who financially support the channel. Thank you guys for all the support. I can't do this without you guys. And thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon or the YouTube members today. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!